Anytime something becomes funny, I take it too far. Remember those prophetic words because you're going to hear them again. This film that you're about to see, starting with right now in this glorious light, is all kinds of awkward. Just coming and going, it's awkward and makes me laugh. But seriously, this is my disclaimer. If you don't have a well-developed sense of humor, if you struggle to laugh at yourself, if you suffer from secondhand embarrassment, this is not the film for you. You've been warned. And if you do choose to watch it anyway, just know it doesn't stay that way forever. See you on the flip side.
Ooh, such a little lover. Then Mommy's purr box. She's so precious. She's so precious. Hey, it's Doris with Aldi Books, and I have to go back to work today. And I'm ready a whole hour early. I think there's a song for that. Anticipation. Anyway, I thought I would go ahead and film a video for tomorrow. Imagine that, me being prepared. Doesn't happen often. But yes, Adam from Memento Mori did a bookshelf. God, my hair looks terrible. I have a hair appointment for, does my hair look bad? It didn't look this bad in the mirror. Anyway, I have a hair appointment for August 1st. I couldn't get in earlier because I requested the top dog, and we'll see if this works. You know, I've been having haircut issues recently. Anyway, Adam from Memento Mori. Maybe it's just the camera angle. Maybe we should switch ourselves around. Is that any better? Anyway, I'm looking in the wrong spot now. Adam from Memento Mori did a bookshelf tour last month, I guess. So that was not a tag, but a tag-ish, I guess. So I thought I would do that today and say hello to anyone who's new and might have been confused by yesterday's video. Anyway, well, let's just get to that. This Jenga Tower of Doom, there's a story here. Yes, so I basically have been going through all of my hauls from 2017, my first year on BookTube. And I don't know how the window thing happened. I stacked them there the first month and the second month and the third month, and then it became funny, you know? Anytime something becomes funny, I take it too far. So yeah, anyway, these are the books I hauled. This all just segues so beautifully. These are the books I hauled a couple days ago, and I need to put them on my shelves. So I thought I would just do that now, so you can see the process. I'm putting them into stacks according to categories because that's how I organize my shelf life. Look at there. So let's go look over here and see what we're doing. These are my TBR shelves, and I keep Asian literature down here, and that looks nice. Since it was a cover buy, we want to put it on display. I love Millennial Pink. I don't know where I keep my Gilead books, to be quite honest. cheaper books down here, some of them, and just smaller books. Do you guys see Gilead? Huh. I'll keep that for later. Later, I will find. Can you see me? I will find Gilead. I do know my UK etc. books are over here. So I will put these over here. I collect B books too, by the way. So I think that 3 Things About Elsie needs to be on display so it can attract the bees of all those flowers. And yes, there we go. What else do we have? Be right back. Oh, Black History Month shelf right up here. And we're kind of full. Let's see. These are Spanish and Portuguese over here, but let's see what we can make room for. These are big, big books. Aha! Aha! That was a tight fit. But sorry. We did it. There you are. And finally, we have over here, we have nonfiction. And nonfiction needs to get read sometime soon. Good thing Nonfiction November's coming up, because the nonfiction shelf is busting at the seams. So, yeah. So here's the tower, the Jenga Tower of Doom. Here's the Raskog cart that I was filming on just now. I have crafties in there, not books. Shocker. This is TBR shelf. UK, Canada, Australia, esque stuff like that. Nonfiction, big nonfiction plus big books in general. And then TBR shelf number 2 is, this is my current month TBR, is always on the top. Then the Black History Month and some Spanish, Portuguese books, Asian lit. And these are just books down here on the bottom, but the ones I get cheaper tend to be at the very bottom, just so I can have them organized mentally. And then here is my red shelf. This is a vintage library table. It used to reside in a library, and then it was a display in a scrapbook store, and then it was at my friend's house, and now it's at mine, and I love it. So organizationally, I keep everything in little categories because, as Britta Buller says, I'm a curator. I love to collect things, and I love to organize them into little groups. I like to make connections, so this is part of the fun for me. So over here I have my graphic novels. I collect memoirs and historical graphic novels. Those just are really interesting to me. And then down here, those are actual memoirs. Not that those aren't, but those are wordy ones, you know what I'm saying? These 2 shelves are like Black History Month, so African American, some civil rights type stuff. These 2 shelves are all Asian literature. And then these are more specifically Muslim and Jewish focused. That's a little bit of spillover from Asian. That little spot is books I've read this month. I keep the books I've read this month in these two trays, but the cat doesn't like me to put them there, the big cat, so I put him there. And then here, let's see. These are short story collections. This is my bee books and my, like, I'm starting a new collection, like Florida related. Not Florida related, but Florida motifs. So fish, think fish, flamingos, oranges, you know, that type of stuff. And then these are horse books and cat books. And these are Spanish speaking countries, or American also, but you know what I'm saying. What's a good word for that? Hispanic American? Yeah. I don't know. I'm feeling awkward now, but I love these books. Let's see. Yeah, like Cuba. I think Sandra Cisneros is Mexican. This one's Colombian. So, and then on the back is nonfiction. Two nonfictions. And t-shirts that need to go to Goodwill. Oh, these are not nonfiction. These are World War II. No, not World War II. These are war stories. And then these are like a broad category of relationship, I guess. Or, I don't know. But, like, this side is young protagonists, and this side is more mature protagonists. These are Australian. This is Jacqueline's little stack. She gets her own stack. She's so lovely. A huge proponent of Australian literature. These are like epics, let's say. These are like psychological sort of reads. This is my Mary Stewart, Anna Seton, Jane Austen, and Faber Stories collections. These are, sorry, I'm losing my thoughts. Classics and modern classics, Native American collection. And I have a few more in here. Excuse me, boo. Kid's sleeping. Oh, in case anybody wonders, his room is pink. Because originally, like, we haven't painted the house yet, and we've been here 5 years, but you know. Originally he was in this room, which is why I have the Boy Scout stuff. I'm sure you're getting a lazy vibe right now. But we switched rooms because I wanted the sunnier room and he wanted the darker room. Or I assumed he wanted the darker room, and he did. He likes it. Hi, boo. But we haven't painted yet, so, and we really don't care. Is the honest thing about it. We just really don't care. These are middle grade, written in verse, Alice in Wonderland. And these are more middle grade and YA, and mostly with a fantasy bent, but there's a few not, like the Rudis of Petties. So yeah. Oh, I'll show you. Let me take off my flip-flops. I'll show you Gabriel's bookshelf real quick.
Oh, and here's the Reading Rush Week pile, so don't want to miss out on that.
All right, that's it. I thought I would film out here with an appropriate lighting and camera angle so I don't look too awkward the entire film. Anyway, yeah, I better see what time it is and go pack my lunch and find Pico and hit the road, Jack. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back soon.
Okay,
Bye.
I was starting to panic, but I finally remembered the Marilyn Robinson is in the Tower of Doom. So I moved my Hispanic Heritage Portuguese books to this bottom shelf where Marilyn was supposed to be, or she used to be, and there you go. Marilyn can stay with them. Okay, I really gotta go now.